What's going on, everybody? Coach Nardella back for another episode of Faceoff Factory Game Day. Today we take a look at Navy and Loyola. Loyola is a team that's really struggled at the dot this year. They've been facing off at 40%, while Navy's doing awesome with the freshman Zach Hayashi, who I'm excited to take a look at. He's been over 55%. Really had a strong freshman campaign, taking the bulk of the draws for Navy. So here we see Hayashi go for a rake. And Loyola kind of plays right into it. Carson Hall pulls this out front and to the left, and Navy does a great job positioning their wing guy there. Easy ground ball. Awesome adjustment by Hall. He goes backdoor this time. Super savvy, just changing your spots on the field. Regardless of wins or losses, this is very smart strategically. Here, Hayashi pulls it into traffic, and Loyola gives him trouble with good pressure off the wings. And it looks like Navy's able to pick that ball up on the sideline. They get a push call, free possession. Hayashi shows a great defensive exit here. I would have loved to see him get those eyes upfield as he didn't have any pressure and maybe headman that ball, but really good job retaining possession and allowing Navy to play 6-on-6. Here we see a great drag through pressure and an awesome job rolling out of trouble. Good job protecting his stick. Just gets into a little bit of trouble there. And I believe Navy got a timeout, but that's in first half, you can burn those timeouts, but avoid those situations when you don't really have help to pass the ball to unless you think you can get a shot on net. Navy gets a push off the wing here. Loyola wanted to play fast. Ref kind of pulls him back. Those are frustrating situations, but good wing play. Here we see Hayashi go early. It's pretty funny. He's trying to get the ref when he was a little unsure by pointing forward like Loyola went early. Unfortunately, it didn't work that time. Here we see another push off the wings. This time it's Navy's ball. Now both these guys look really good in their stance. They both stay strong. And they're able to kind of make contact with their opponent or keep leverage following the draw. We see another backdoor or rollout exit from Hall, and Loyola sets up to clear. Now you see Hayashi flexes his stick backwards before he goes down. He actually does pinch it like more of a true plunger on this one. If I were to see somebody flex the stick backwards before going down, I would think that they're a back clamper and that I really need to stay tight to the ball to make sure that I'm getting top edge down. Here we see Hall kind of backwards clamp again, looking for that rollout. He does get flagged for violation there on going early. Navy ball. Now, I like in Hayashi's stance, and you guys will see he's doing a great job getting that top edge down. He really loads that left wrist up, which is something I like to emphasize with students. Loyola does a good job coming up with this ground ball and going back to clear. Another great rake by Hayashi. Carson Hall does an awesome job finding the ball, making contact with Hayashi's body, and ensuring that he's the first one to get there despite losing that rake off the whistle. We see another rake and reverse shovel. Again, good box out. Hall does a really good job keeping Hayashi on his back and picking this ball up. I mean, Loyola coming into this game at 40%, you'd be very happy with this performance. They end up losing the face-off battle by 2 here, but pretty much 50-50 and gave themselves a chance to win. Hayashi gets into trouble here. I love the initial roll. As soon as you feel like you're getting put into more traffic, the further upfield you go, that's where you can kind of just throw on the brakes after that roll, step out of it, almost like that back juke, and Madden, and make sure that you can get those hands free to move the ball. I really like this face-off. Really scrappy play leads to transition for Loyola the other way, and that just shows when the ball's on the deck, you can create a lot of opportunities out of it. Another rake and reverse shovel. Great job tracking the ball, fighting through pressure. And this little backflip I actually like, and Navy gets a look out of this. This would have been a pretty sweet goal, I think. Lefty guy on that break with you. The pole wishes he threw it one more to give his short stick the open shot. This is the end of the third quarter. Hall pulls it forward, just going for a last-ditch effort attempt on net, and we head to the fourth quarter. So this is a pretty tight game. You see Hall goes for that back clamp. Hayashi does a great job of pushing him back because he got that top edge down and was able to use his left hand. This is why I think clamping with the left hand is always a better option than back clamping, because when the sticks meet, the guy who's using his left is going to be able to push you off. Another rake. This must have been something in the scout that Hayashi thought Hall was weak defending. This next face-off, they actually missed the draw. Hayashi does a great job tracking this down, though, and finding his wing guy behind him. Clearly, they were communicating on that play because as soon as he picked it up, he looked right in that direction and flicked it almost without thinking. So that just shows you got to work 3-on-3. Carson Hall got tripped on that last one. Final 12-8 or 12-10 Loyola face-off battle was great. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. We'll see you soon.